Hey, podcast listeners, this is Mary Vallarta, and I am super excited to be here today. It is the debut of my first podcast, and I just want to share why I'm even doing this in the first place. Well, first of all, let's back up a bit. The podcast is called Just Flow With It, and the reason why I named it that is that's the whole intention of the podcast, is to inspire all of us to just flow with who we are and what we're meant to do. And the way we do that is by 100% unapologetically being ourselves. And when we are ourselves, we are in the best place, the best position to really live in mission and to live out our purpose every single day. And if you're thinking to yourself, well, I don't have a purpose, or I don't know what my purpose is, everyone and everything, anything that is living, that is alive, that is breathing has a purpose. And it's your job to figure out what that is and share it with the world. And, we all need some help really figuring that out and navigating through those waters, because it's not easy. It's not easy to be authentic to how we feel and what we want to do and what our soul is telling us and what the universe is telling us. It helps to hear from other people who are going through that journey and have gone through that journey and learn from their wins and their challenges. And this is what this podcast is. It's to provide a place where we can continually get inspired and inspire ourselves. So I'm going to be talking to a lot of different people from all walks of life, from entrepreneurs to creatives to everyday heroes, men, women of all ages, of all cultures, of all backgrounds, and really dig deep into what they're doing and how they got there and how they continue to live their lives and be in mission and stay in purpose to what they're meant to do. Why do I want to talk about this? Why is this important? Why do I feel like this is something that people need to hear? Because there are so many of us, so many people out there who are living someone else's life, who are day in and day out miserable and unhappy with their current circumstances and feel like they have no way of getting out of it, when in fact they do. And how do I know they do? It's because they're alive. That's why. A lot of us have been conditioned to think that we are supposed to look a certain way and act a certain way and do a certain thing and check off the box of adulthood and buy a house, have kids, have that 9-to-5 safe job. And that's great if that is what your soul desires. But there are billions of people in the world, and I just have a hard time believing that that is what everybody wants. And I want to be able to really help people discover that there's another way. There's another way, and you are the only person that can get yourself there. But guess what? That doesn't mean you don't have to do it alone. There are people out there who want the same things you want, which is to just live free, to just live how you want to live and really share your gifts with the world. That is why I am doing this podcast, because I believe that everyone deserves to be in bliss, to feel like they are contributing value to society. And it's hard to do that when you feel stuck in a job that you hate or in a life that is not meant for you. And we do that as people because we're scared to challenge the status quo. And sometimes the status quo is just our family, our friends, our loved ones. That's the status quo for so many of us. And I understand how fearful that can be. Sometimes the status quo is just ourselves, because we've put on all of these societal norms and these cultural beliefs onto ourselves and taken them on as our own. And that's what I want to help dismantle, to sharing with you. And yeah, I think that's it. I'm just really honored and really grateful for your guys' time and energy that you're going to be bringing here. Because I know everyone's busy, everyone has a lot to do, everyone has full lives. And so I appreciate you guys taking the time to listen to what my guests and I have to share. So I look forward to spending some time with you.